Good morning. We're officially started on the JMT here. This is morning one. It's like 6:30 in the morning. Started around 6. It's probably about 6:30 now. Walking along the Lyell Fork of the Tuolumne River. The first 10 miles are pretty flat. Basically just parallel this Lyell Fork. You can see the trail here. Pretty easy, so check in later. Donahue Pass is the first big thing, about 14 miles in, and that'll require gaining about 2,000 or 2,500 feet to get up over the pass at 11,000 feet. Ooh, about I don't know, probably a good 5 miles in, maybe even 5 to 6. About 7 miles in. Have a little water crossing here. Well, it's warmed up now. About 9 miles in. So that means about 5 miles to Donahue Pass. Just a couple miles from Donahue Pass. 900 more vertical feet to gain. Yeah. Ah. It's another little lake here. Very pretty up here. Whew. Hey.
Morning, it's still morning.
Yeah. Is this the official pass or up there?
This is the mark. This is it.
This is it?
Fork to Gaia and Red Hook.
All right.
This is it. 11,073 feet.
All right. Whew. Well, made it to the pass. Looking down the other side from Donahue Pass here.
No.
Hey. On top of Island Pass. It's not really a traditional pass where you have views to both sides. It was a little tiny pass. Gonna descend now a couple miles to Thousand Island Lake and then Garnet Lake, so a mile or two after that. Two of the prettiest lakes on the JMT. So, and it's all nice, easy downhill for the next 4 or 5 miles, so should be good. Well, I was wrong where I was. That was not Island Pass. There was no distinct like high point, but I have no idea where the official pass is. There's some people up here. Suppose I could ask them. So there wasn't a distinct point for Island Pass, but we're over it. But here's the view of Thousand Island Lake down below. Pretty cool. We're gonna descend, I don't know, not far, 1.5 miles, and walk right along the shore of it. On the shore of Thousand Island Lake here. You can't see a lot of the islands, but there's one right there. I wish it were a little more overcast. It's a little warm out here, but that's a cool peak. I don't know. I guess I could look up the name of it, but there's a lot of high peaks around here. So Garnet Lake is next in another 2.5 miles.
And here we have Emerald Lake. Here we have Ruby Lake.
Approaching Garnet Lake down here. One of the prettier lakes in the JMT. Pretty good size too. Garnet Lake. We ascended 400 feet above Garnet Lake, and now we're descending down into this beautiful meadow here. Pretty cool rocky cliffs with some garnet rock. Shadow Lake. We're at about 26 plus miles on the day. Got our marathon in. Got a couple more miles with about 800 foot of elevation gain up to Gladys Lake. Oh wow. Shadow Lake. Rosalie Lake. We're gonna walk along it and then go up to 250 feet to the next lake, which is Gladys Lake. That was a good little push. A lot of switchbacks, but we met some other people on the trail who hopefully are not camping right by me, but who knows. So yeah, very pretty lake. Gladys Lake. Campsite's up in the meadow. You're not supposed to camp this close to the water. You're supposed to be 100 feet away from water. Got a little blister on my toe, which I'm a little concerned about after just one day. But we got 25 miles today. First 5 are downhill to Red's Meadow. I'm gonna try to get breakfast, although there are rumors that they're short-staffed and may not be open to serve hot food, which isn't great, but today should be a little easier because we're not going to go off course. We have less mileage and less elevation gain. You can see just the switchbacks down. Pretty easy. It's gonna be like this for the first 4 or 5 miles. It'll be a good start, good warm up to the day. This is Johnston Lake. Guess I can go down to it. It's got a lot of debris floating on the top of it. But yeah, about 4.5 in. Still have a couple miles. It's more than 5 down to the Reds Meadow store. It might be like 6 or 7. So, but nice easy walking. So check in down at Devil's Postpile, which will be before Reds Meadow. Heading toward Devil's Postpile. Hear a lot of people. There's a nice little meadow and stream. All right, we're here. There's a loop trail to go on top. I don't know what value going on top would really have because you can't see it. But basaltic columns. Hexagons, one of nature's most efficient and stable shapes. This reminds me of Devil's Tower in there. I think those were also hexagons. Well, it's Devil's Postpile for you. Above Reds Meadow now, just ascended out of Reds Meadow. We got this burnt, well, I guess it's burnt. All these trees are like, they just have their bottoms and not their tops, but pretty cool seeing some of the high granite peaks out there. And then just this big burnt meadow, forest, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so we're just half a mile up from Reds Meadow. Have like a long, slow, flat uphill all the way to Lake Virginia in about 12, maybe 11 to 12 miles. And then it'll be 4 miles downhill from Lake Virginia to the camping site, at which point I will have 143 miles left if I don't summit Whitney, 147 if I do summit Whitney, which I'm planning to do in 4 days. So that'll put me at like 36 miles a day without summiting Whitney. So yeah, it should be interesting, should be difficult. So I'll check in later. At about 10,000 feet, sort of contouring here. We'll stay around 10,000 feet for several miles, about 3 or 4 actually. Then we'll hit a junction and drop slightly down to Purple Lake. Great views of some of the high Sierra out there. I wish there was a little more shade up here. You get these little spots, you can stand in the shade, but a little warm, but not too bad. Above the Duck Lake Junction, about to descend down to Purple Lake. Got a mile or so down to Purple Lake, and then 2 miles up to Virginia Lake. You can see some nice high peaks out here. I don't know the names of them, but great view of this canyon, or I guess 2 canyons coming together. So yeah, it's warm. I just put sunscreen, or reapplied some sunscreen. I feel like my arms and my legs, my calves specifically, were getting a little fried. So yeah, check in down at the lake. Purple Lake. About 2 miles then up to Lake Virginia. Nice and peaceful here. We're on the approach down to Lake Virginia. Pretty big, pretty blue. Yeah, sunset over Virginia Lake. We're camped out on this pond out there. And here's the little pond above Lake Virginia that I'm essentially camped on. Sun's going down. Morning of day 3. The JMT, descending from Lake Virginia down to Tully Hole, it's called. You can see a stream down there. But the sun is getting ready to peak up above the peaks. This is gonna be a hard, I think I've decided I'm not gonna do 150 miles in 4 days. I think I'm gonna do it in 5 days. Just still 30 miles a day, which is not easy. And these are gonna be some tough days. A lot of high mountain passes, a lot of up and down. Right now I'm on a nice down, but anyway, we'll check in later. The first pass of the day is Silver Pass, which won't be for, I don't know, probably 5-6 miles at least. Going over a bridge here. We're descending still. We'll get to the low point here in a mile or so, and then it'll be probably I think a 3,000 or 3,500 foot gain up to Silver Pass. So that should be fun. Whew, we're approaching a lake here. Not totally sure where the trail goes. Looks like it goes right across here. I just ran into a big group of like, I don't know, 12 people. There's a fish in there. All hiking together. A bunch of like, I don't know if they were Girl Scouts. They were probably like high school aged. And then there were probably 5 or 6 adults with them. And they stopped and they were like, a couple people canceled on us or bailed. We have all this extra food. Do you want any? And I was like, yeah, I could use a couple extra snacks. So I took some energy like fruit chews and one of those Stinger waffles. So I'm gonna chuck some water and refill here and then keep moving. I think I have gained about half the gain up to Silver Pass. I think we're at about 10.5 and we got to get up to 12,000. So gonna go fill some water, check in later. Whew. Up above the lake, 300 or 400 feet now. So maybe we're at 10.7 and just walking in the high Sierra country here. Looks like Silver Pass is left. So pretty up here. Put on sunscreen, drank some water. Hit another lake here. Not on the shores of it, but super pretty. Heading up again. Whew. Look at this scenery. Lake down there. See way out. Some higher peaks in the distance. Probably at about 11,000 feet now. So I have another 1,000 feet to gain to go over Silver Pass. It's not bad here because it's sort of dirt. When it gets rocky and steppy, look at all those lakes down there. Gorgeous. Well, correction, that was just Silver Pass that I just went over. For some reason I thought it was at 12,000 feet. It's not, it's at almost 11,000 feet. So now I get a nice descent. There's looking down into the basin down there. I think the video camera was just on by accident, but we're descending down into this basin now. Some really pretty lakes. Nice, easy trail too, cruiser trail. I mean, if it's like this, I can easily average 15-minute miles on this stretch. I mean, look at this, dirt, slight downhill. It's perfect. So we've descended all the way down 3,000 feet from Silver Pass, and now we're about to walk across Mono Creek Bridge. And then right after this, I gotta climb 2,000 feet up to the top of Bear Ridge and then drop right down the other side of it. So while I'm here, I'm gonna refill water and drink a bunch of water. Yeah, so I'll check in probably on the top of Bear Ridge. Well, there wasn't really much to film up on Bear Ridge. You were just in a forest. It's a tough climb though, 2,000 feet. Most of it was like in 2.5 miles, and then it flattened out. Then I just descended about 1,000 feet, got to this creek junction, but now is gonna start the long, arduous climb up to Selden Pass, which is, let's see, it's about a 2,000 foot climb, but it's actually over like 7 or 8 miles, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm taking a break here, gonna refill some water, have a snack, but then hammer out this climb. I'm at like 21 miles for the day, and it's only like 140, 145, so not too bad. No, but I'll check in at some of the lakes going up. We're at Marie Lake, and right up there is Selden Pass. Only like another, I don't know, 300 feet to gain, maybe 400. Yeah, I'm like at about mile 29, I think, on the day. This has been a relatively gradual descent, like 300-400 feet a mile the whole way. Stopping to chug some water, have a snack, and then I'll push it over the pass, and then I'll have, I don't know, 6 miles at least downhill to my 36 mile point that I wanted to hit today, but I'll probably try to do a couple more. So anyway, it's pretty up here. Oh, we've hit the top of Selden Pass. Looking back to Marie Lake. Not really a view over here, at least not yet. So yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I got a 7-mile descent that I'm gonna try to hit hard. So it's like 4:45. This is Heart Lake. I was up there on the pass, descended down, walked around. It's hard to tell from here, but the little point of the heart, the 2 lobes are like there and there. This is Heart Lake. This is one of the Sally Keys lakes. Walked by one, now I'm walking by the other one. Very pretty. Well, this is my campsite. There's actually other people here. There's me on the ground. I got here at 8 o'clock. I have like 20 minutes of daylight left. Gonna go rinse my feet off. I did 38 miles today, and it was really hard. So I don't know how the other days are gonna go, but I did it, so I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. Well, good morning. It is morning 4 of the JMT. I don't know why my throat and my voice has been real raspy. Yeah, it's like I need a cough drop or something. So I took an ibuprofen this morning. I'm definitely hurting. I took a long time to patch up all my feet well. It took me about an hour from the time I got up to get moving here. So, whew, we're only gonna try to put in 31 or 32 today. I did 38 yesterday, and it was hard. It was really hard work. I'm starting about the same time. It's a little after 6:30 here, but there's not as much elevation gain today either. I'm just going over one pass, and then I'm gonna drop. It's like 15 miles to get to the top of Muir Pass. So anyway, I'm on the trail here, and I'll check in a bit. Just came up canyon here, up Bear Creek, and then eventually had a steep ascent up to where I am now. I believe this is Evolution Creek, Evolution Canyon over here. So we're gonna hit some meadows and stuff. It's a long way up to Muir Pass. It's almost 15 miles from here. So we're gonna be hitting that early afternoon probably. But I'm moving slow. I'm hurting, but it's okay. Gotta cross Evolution Creek now. So I'm taking my shoes off, putting sandals on. Yeah, I made it up to Evolution Lake. This is just a small part. It goes all the way back in there. Gonna stop for water and a snack. Sapphire Lake. Almost to the top of Muir Pass. My voice is also just about gone. Yeah. It's quite the slog. I've been going uphill, or flat I suppose, for all 19 miles today. I think this pass will mark 18.8. Campsite for tonight. Good morning. Day 5. I'm at Lower Palisade Lake. It was cold this morning. I started about 6:35, and now I've gained about 1,600 of the 3,100 feet I need to for the first pass. My throat's killing me. I swear I have like bronchitis or something. I just need to get through today, get in about 30, and then I'll only have 50 left for the next 2 days. So I'm gonna stop here, drink some water, have a snack. I'm on top of Mather Pass. 12,100 feet. It took forever. Lake Marjorie. I'm going up somewhere up there to Pinchot Pass. This has been a struggle. Sorry, I haven't recorded more. It's just hard to stop and get it out of my backpack. On top of Pinchot Pass. Oh, that's a great view down there. Yeah. Well, it's been a rough day. I'm only at 26 miles. It's 6:20. I'm gonna have to go into the night, I think. I'm on this cool suspension bridge. Damn, it moves a lot. Like a lot. Damn. Hello. It's dark. I hiked up a little bit in the dark to get over 30 miles in. I only have like, I think 45 left. Good morning. Day 6 morning. This is the lake. I was camped near Dollar Lake. I got in here when it was dark last night, so you couldn't see it. I'm gonna strap my trekking poles in my bag and not use them today and carry the camera. So that will mean more footage, and I have plenty of batteries, so I'm doing foot repair as I do every morning. I won't show you those toes. Yeah, it doesn't look that good, does it? Surprisingly, they feel okay when I put this tape on them and walk over 30 miles every day. I literally just coughed that up. I swear I have like bronchitis or something. It's not good. I think that's why my miles have been slower day after day. But anyway. Alright, we're moving for the day. It's 6:35. It's been about the same time I started the last couple days. The last 3 days, actually. Every day I say I'm going to start at 6. I never do. It's tough getting up when it's cold. So, I have to go over Glen Pass first. It's only about 1,800 feet up from where I am now. That's just the warm-up. Then I drop down, and then the biggest pass of the trip, Forester Pass, and the last one, it's at 13,200 feet. And on that one, got to gain like 3,500 feet. So, yeah, there's my cough. That's why I'm going slower. But anyway, I'll check in up at the next lakes. Pretty lake. Just heading up, going real slow. Well, I believe we are hitting Middle Ray Lake. I think there's actually a ranger station up here. I debated hiking up to here last night. It would have gotten me 2 extra miles. Better view of Middle Ray Lake. Hey, little guy. We're getting to, I believe it's Upper Ray Lake. Oh. Oh, got another one. Speaking of wildlife, deer's really the only thing I've seen this trip. I was surprised. I haven't seen any black bears. We're walking between the Ray Lakes now. And then I think our pass is either there or there. Honestly, not really sure. But it is, it looks like one of the steeper passes. You gain 1,400 feet in 1.9 miles. So not really looking forward to that, knowing how I've been going uphill steeply. It's been very slow. So. I like that island. Gonna refill water here. Well, this climb sucks. We're going either up there or up there. Honestly, I don't know. Got a short little flat section. Probably 1,000 feet left to gain. I probably just gained 400. Hopefully I'm not overestimating that. That's where we're going. Hit some lakes. This is gonna suck. I'm gonna take a water break here. Taking you on up to the pass here. I'm on the last, I think the last switchback. But going really slow. Thought I did just pass some people. It's actually sort of flat right here. Wow. Last little bit. I'm looking down and over. Alright, sunscreen, food, water time. On the way down, you can see all the switchbacks. I think this is going to be a steep, slow descent, unfortunately. Yeah, I might go back to my trekking pole. That means there won't be as frequent a video. I think the trekking poles actually really help take a little bit of load off my legs. I just took the GoPro out. I think that is Forester Pass. I'm just in this rocky wonderland of high Sierra country. It honestly hasn't been that bad. I think I'm moving decent for my current condition. So I'll check in up there.
20th, I don't know. Wow. Got it all his life. Way to go, Ralph. There's your favorite rock.
On top of Forester Pass. Last pass. I wanted to pull the camera out. I know this is wasting valuable time. This is what I'm walking across now. And you'll see out there is Whitney. You can see, I can't see in the camera, the pointy one's Muir. So I'm in this like moonscape. Just had a crappy uphill, which I didn't realize existed. It was like 500-foot gain. Gonna try to make it to Crabtree Meadows by dark. So I'm in bed.
I'm by Crabtree Meadows. Yeah, I'm my feet are in rough shape, but they have been most of the trip. I've been taking ibuprofen. My joints and my muscles don't hurt at all, surprisingly. My feet look really gross, but they feel okay when I'm walking, when I tape them up. I just hope nothing's wrong with them or they're infected. I feel like I have some sort of upper respiratory infection. It's only at night and in the morning when it's cold do I get this really bad cough, where I'm coughing up mucus and stuff. But during the day when it warms up, I still have trouble breathing. That's why I think I'm going slower. But I don't have the bad cough anymore. So,
Yeah. Good morning. It's morning 7, the last day. This was my bad choice of campsite that's on a slope here. You can see, I can't see it on the screen very well, but the trail comes right around here. There it is. So I'll just pop down to the trail, but I just walked up off the trail, but clearly didn't go to the right place, so oh well. I'm struggling to get moving. I don't feel good. So it's like about 6 o'clock. If I can get moving between 6:30 and 6:45, I'll be happy with that. So I don't know how much filming I'll do today. I'll probably film at Guitar Lake. But other than that, it's just the normal Whitney stuff, so check in later. I'm at Guitar Lake. Yeah. Here's Guitar Lake. As the sun's hitting it. Just sitting here at Trail Camp Pond, refilling water, having a snack. Just came down the 99 switchbacks. We got like 6.5 miles left, so maybe 3 hours, maybe less. Who knows? 2.5 hours. It's 10:43, so I'm gonna say 1:30. I get back down to the portal, so almost done. Down. There's the parking lot down there. Deet, 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 deet. I lost the tent fly. It popped off. I don't know. I guess I didn't strap it down well enough. It came off at some point on the descent today. So hopefully someone grabs it, brings it down, gives it to the ranger. Puts a damper on the end of this, losing the tent fly, but oh well. Just a couple more switchbacks. I think I always remember this one that goes through in the shade here. Right before you start going down, you can see the little way station where the Whitney Portal Trail, where the Whitney Trail starts. A little bit of uphill. Dun, dun, dun. There was a quadriplegic that summited Whitney. Someone told me, and then I passed him on the way down. He was with like a team of guys, looked like medics almost. That's crazy. And then there it is. There's the end. Right there. Oop.
Hey.